2023 was full of amazing series that took the internet by storm, but they were some romance anime that didn't get the attention they deserved. That's why we're gonna look at the top 10 underrated romance anime of 2023. Number 10, Why Ray Liana Ended Up at the Duke's Mansion.
言葉というのは普段から呼び慣れていないといざという時に出てこないものだ。今ここで呼んでみろ。
Starting off our list is a Korean web novel turned anime named Why Ray Liana Ended Up at the Duke's Mansion. So why exactly? Well, she was actually reborn into that world as a minor character she read that was destined to die. To avoid her fate, she went to the Duke and used her knowledge about the novel and basically blackmailed the guy. But things don't end there.
この花と頭につけて宝石が欲しいのならいくらでも買ってやるぞ。
こいつはなんでこういちいち憎たらしいの?
If you're bored of the classic isekai stories where the MC is an overpowered baby, then this is your best bet. It's fun to actually see the main character not become the main character for the most part. Also, even if it is adapted from a manhwa, the animation is just as good as most anime, and the music might be the best part. It's got that Disney princess vibe, and if you're into that, then look no further. Number 9, Tenpuru, No One Can Live on Loneliness.
遠いところをわざわざ青葉ゆずきと申します。どこへ?
I guess no one can live on loneliness, except for otakus, or just a different breed. Anyway, our boy Akagami comes from a long line of playboys, and his blood is stronger than he thinks because he just falls for a girl every chance he gets. He tries to go to a temple to get away from his desires, only to find that his dad actually owns it a lot of debt, and now there's a girl trying to pay off his dad's debt.
結婚してください。
はい。
What makes it even more interesting is the fact that the MC knows his extreme liking for women. And like a normal person, he tries to hide it, but it's just fate that has other plans for him. It's actually pretty funny how much effort the guy puts to stop his bloodline from taking over him to the point where it just becomes ridiculous. Number 8, A Girl and Her Guard Dog.
でも俺はこの通り丈夫なのでそんな簡単に死んだりしませんよ。ずっと伊作さんのそばにいます。
Furry fans, please stay still because there's no literal dog in this series. Also, trigger warning because, yeah, it does not fit in with modern society. Basically, in this series, our girl Isaku lost her parents and was raised by her Yakuza grandfather, and now that she's in high school, her caretaker starts being overprotective. But that's until you find out that Isaku likes him, who I bet is literally 10 years older than her.
おいエロじじい。
おや伊作さん、俺まだ16ですけど。
やだ、私ったら高校生相手に。
It's not something everyone would enjoy, but the romance is actually quite wholesome. The animation is also solid, and the style resembles that of a shoujo manga. If you look past the age gap, it's a good series overall. The character designs were also well done, with both the main leads looking like they came straight out of the fashion industry. Just try it and see if it works for you. Number 7, Ayakashi Triangle.
こんなに足太かったか。まさかもうあやかしから呪いを。
Alright, try thinking about Jujutsu Kaisen, but instead of sorcerers, they're ninjas. That's what Ayakashi Triangle is all about, and it follows our boy Matsuri, who's an exorcist ninja, but has a friend named Suzu who wants to be close with the Ayakashi he was meant to eliminate. When he met the most powerful one of them all, he was turned into a girl, and now he has to find a way to turn back into a guy. Personally, I would just stay a girl forever. This series is for those degenerates out there who love the classic fan service. But it's not cliche because there's actually some good character development, and the animation was better than most in the genre. There's even something for Yuri fans. You'll also like most of the characters except for the cat. He's like Walmart happy. Number 6, The Tale of Outcasts.
今日は休みましょう。私なら大丈夫。その1日くらいご飯抜いても平気。
The Tale of Outcasts is one of the most recent series on this list, with it just being released in 2023. It follows the story of Wistira, who was an orphan who lived a really sad life until she met Marbus, who's just as sad as her. That's why the two of them traveled together and just tried to find a way to live their lives in peace.
この私が掃除など。
いやでも途中没頭してたような。
This series has some serious Somali and the Force spirit and the ancient Magus bride vibes, and not gonna lie, it's pretty wholesome. But it doesn't stop there because there's also a lot of action together with the entire world building centered around humans and demons living together. It might even make you cry because some scenes are outright heartbreaking. There are some moments when you can predict what's going to happen, but it doesn't overwhelm the show's enjoyableness. Number 5, Endo and Kobayashi Live, the latest on Tsundere Villainous Lisolette.
無理を言ってすまなかった。困らせるのは分かっていたけど、それでもどうしても君に会いたかったんだ。
Yep, if the title is that long, you already know it's gonna be Isekai, but you're wrong. Our girl Shihono loved a game called Magikoi, especially the villainess, but as we all know, most villainesses in the game and in anime don't really get happy endings. One time though, after she played the game with her friend, the characters started hearing their voices and now they're basically gods.
リーゼロって手紙を書くよ。
ご無理はなさらずとも、そんなお暇があったらきちんとお体を休めてください。
ああ、そうしよう。
Endo and Kobayashi Live have a completely different take on the villainous genre. Instead of the MC being isekai'd, they actually become the gods that try to save the villainess. I don't get why it's so underrated because the twist was just so refreshing. Sure, it has the same tropes, but the way they deliver the plot was just so creative. Just give it a try and you'll see what I mean. Number 4, The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten.
シーナ、誤解されてるから解くのを手伝ってくれ。
誤解。ねえねえ、彼女さんお名前は？
If I had a neighbor like her, I would be completely fine being called the neighbor's kid. Fujimiya is just so lucky he has Mahiru with him, and when he lent her his umbrella, this man got the biggest win in all of anime. Mahiru starts taking care of him and they spend more time in his apartment. Just like that, he has an angel watching over him.
どうかしましたか？
いや、なんでも。
They weren't kidding when they nicknamed her Angel because she literally is heavenly on outside and on the inside. The animation was so colorful, I thought it was a rainbow. The plot was also just super sweet and wholesome as well, and it's great if you just want to watch a classic rom-com without worrying about drama. If you look even closer, the characters, especially Angel, were portrayed in a more human manner, which, in my opinion, is even better. Number 3, Sugar Apple Fairy Tale.
助けられたな。これでお前は自分の力で銀座投資になったと言える。胸を張って名乗れ。銀座投資だと。
I'm already starting to get diabetes from the title alone, but the story isn't that sweet because in this world, fairies were betrayed by humans and enslaved them. However, our girl Anne wants to see this end and dreams of the day both races are equal. She tries to become a silver sugar master and hires Xiao Fen Xiao as her bodyguard as she embarks on her journey.
砂糖菓子はシャルの羽も。
気にするな。今は何も考えなくていい。
Even if I did stay, the story isn't that sweet. It kinda is at the same time. As they go on their adventure, you'll just be bombarded with wholesomeness, but there is still some drama and heavy themes. The two main leads' connection is what you'll end up loving, because even if they feel like complete opposites, their chemistry is top-notch. The overall quality of this show is just incredible, and you might be surprised you're already binging it. Number 2, Saint Cecilia and Pastor Lawrence.
聖女様も何かを守ってたりするんですか？
今 のことも守ってるんですよ。
そうだったんですか。ありがとうございます。
What's more wholesome than fairy love? Holy love, that's what! As the title suggests, Saint Cecilia and Pastor Lawrence are our main characters, and Saint Cecilia has this power where she protects the entire village. But what Lawrence doesn't know is that Cecilia actually likes him, and they might just be one of the cutest couples of 2023.
縮まったような気がします。
聖女様。
This series is totally refreshing because if you're tired of high school romance and all the drama that comes with it, church romance might be a good change. It's simple, cute, and there's literally no lewdness to be found. The entire anime will make you feel calm and relaxed, and it's perfect to watch on a quiet Sunday afternoon. I thank the anime gods for blessing us with this show because now I feel holy. If you like slow love stories, check it out. Number 1, I'm giving the disgraced noble lady I rescued a crash course in naughtiness.
それとも。
アレンさん、どうしたんですか？
いや、なんでもない。
What happens when a demon lord starts teaching a girl bad things? This series was born. Alan was the demon lord, and one day he met Charlotte, who was forced to flee because she was accused of false crimes. He took her in, and now, as she lives inside his mansion, he tries to teach her how to become a naughty. The funny kind.
まさか、お化けさんですか？やっぱりいらしたんですね。
So, first things first, Alan is just misunderstood. People just think he's scary and started calling him the Demon Lord. Again, the entire series, much like the last two, is just a funny, wholesome story that has a light-hearted tone to it. It's definitely a surprise why not a lot of people started watching it, because from the animation to the music to the character writing, this anime stands on top. And that's why it's number 1 on our list of the top 10 underrated romance anime of 2023.